So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this. Now it doesn't look like much, but it's called a transforming ninja star. And that's because when you go like this, that circle turns into this cool little ninja weapon thing. And it's very easy to make, even though it probably looks quite difficult, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so to start off you're going to need 8 sheets of paper cut into little squares like this. Now this is 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters, and this makes a star this big, which is just bigger than the palm of my hand. You can make these sheets of paper as big or small as you like. Obviously the smaller you make it, the smaller the star is going to be, and the bigger you make it, the bigger the star is going to be. So decide how big you want your star, and then cut out 8 sheets of paper. As you can see, my star has got alternating colours, so it goes purple, blue, purple, blue. Now if you want to have yours like that, alternating colours, then you'll need 4 sheets of one colour paper and 4 sheets of another. If you don't want it alternating colours, then that's fine. You can just have it one colour, just cut out 8 sheets of the same colour paper and just make sure it's a square. So once you've cut out your 8 pieces of square paper, you want to take one piece and you want to fold it into a certain way like this. You want to take the bottom right corner and fold up the top left corner in half and fold it along the crease. And make it as straight as you can, because otherwise the star won't work properly in the end. So once you've folded it straight like this, unfold it so you have a line across the diagonal like this, and then fold it in the opposite direction, bottom left corner to the top right corner, and just crease along the bottom again, and then unfold it again, and you should have a cross crease in the middle. And from here you want to take the bottom piece and you want to fold it up to the top of the piece of paper and just fold it along the top line and then crease, then unfold it, and you should have a horizontal line going through the middle of your cross. Now from here you want to turn it around this way so that horizontal line is now vertical. Then you want to take the top right corner and just fold it along that vertical line like this. Once you've done that, you want to do the same for the top left corner. Just fold it along, and you should have this. Now once you have this shape, you want to just fold it in half like this, and then turn it around this way so that this point is at the left, and take the top right corner where you've got this flap here and just push it inwards so it goes in like this. And then you just want to push with your left thumb and finger like this and close it and then crease. So you should end up with this little shape. Now the actual star is made up of 8 pieces of this, so this is what you're going to need to make with the rest of your 7 pieces of paper. So once you know how to make one of these, just go ahead and do it with the last 7 pieces of paper. Okay, so here you can see that I've finished making all of my 8 segments out of my paper, and I've pointed them all to the left like this, and I'll tell you why in a second. Just first you want to take one and you want to hold it like this so that you've got this point in your left hand and you've got these other 2 points coming out to the right. So you want to take one, the first one that you want to start with, and if you're doing alternating colours, make sure that you pick up with your right hand the other colour. So I pick up a blue one because I'm holding purple in this one. And then from here you want to make sure that you've held it the same way, except you want to hold this point here in your right hand, but you want to hold it so that this point here is going to the left, not to the right like this. So you hold it like this and you just place it in the other piece like this. So you can see like this, this part of the blue bit lines up to the top of the purple bit. Now once it's in there and it's in line like that, you want to hold it tight, and you can see that you've got these 2 purple flap bits here. Now these, you just want to push over the side like this and crease. So over like this, and you see that's creased over there. Pull it back up, and then crease the other one over, like that. So then these 2 purple bits are creased. So after you've done that, you want to poke each purple bit into the blue bit like this, so that they just sit like that in there. And then once they're in there, you can just crease it again to make it a bit tighter, and you should have this. And now this should move like this. And if it doesn't move like that, then you must have got a step wrong. Just rewind the video a bit and just try it again. Okay, so once you've got this bit, put it back up to the top like this, and you just want to go ahead and do the exact same for the rest of the segments that you've got. So you'll pick up the other colour, so purple because the last piece was blue, and you'll put it in the same way that you did last time, line that up to the top bit. And once that's in line, you want to fold these bits over again, just like you did before. So fold it over and crease, and then fold the other side over and crease. And then once they're both creased, just pop it in the purple bit like we did last time, and fold it again. Now once you've done that, you can go ahead and just do it with the last 7 pieces. Once you get to the 8th piece, it will get a little more difficult, so I'll fast forward to that bit and then you carry on to put the last piece in, and I'll show you how to do the next bit. Okay, so here you can see that I've gone ahead and just put all the other pieces in place, and I've only got one segment left here. Now this bit's a little more tricky, but you still follow the same steps as you take this piece and you insert it into the other piece like this. Now here you still want to fold these purple bits in, so you crease them over and then just pop them in the blue bit like you did with the other pieces. And you should have that. Now it should be folded over like this, and they shouldn't actually be together here, it should be separate like this. You want to be careful with this bit and be very gentle, because if you pull too hard then it will come apart. But you just want to take this and pull it apart just a little bit so that it can get into this blue bit here. So very gently just pull it, and it should pop in like that. And it should work in the same way that you've done the last pieces, so you should have to fold these bits over again. So you should fold these over again, like this, so that you've got your 2 creases like this. This bit's a bit more fiddly than the last bits, but it's the still principle that you want to do. You want to get these blue flaps, and you want to get them in this purple bit here. And now, this is a bit that you need to be careful with. You need to make sure that it goes on the outside of the blue bit, so it's in between the purple and the blue bit here. So just in there. Now you can pull the purple bit away from the blue bit like this, so that you can just put it in with your left finger, so that it's gone in. You can see it's gone in between the purple and the blue bit of paper. And you want to do the same for the other crease. So just pull it apart like this, and put it in with your left finger. Like I said, it's a bit fiddly and sometimes it doesn't want to get in there. But just make sure it's in like that. And then once it's folded like that, you should have this circle. Once you put them segments together, you should have this circle. And this is the finished piece. And just to turn it into the star, you want to gently hold it like this, and just gently push until it moves. And once it's moved into this position, just rotate it and do the same and push it gently. And once it's in this position, just turn it again and then push from here, and you have your ninja star.